Happy Wednesday morning, we're back. Yes, sorry about the blog on Friday. In the 10 years that I've been doing this job, nearly 10 years in January, I've never not done the blog, but perimenopausal back into the door just did not allow me to even stand up, let alone feel the brain working to write the blog, and I've never done it before, so I didn't feel too bad, but you know, you have to look after yourself sometimes, don't you? And then when perimenopause comes knocking at your door, you soon know about it. It's not pretty. I think we need a menopause cafe in Garforth. And I know it's been something that's been spoke about a lot in the media, in the press and the news. And we've got lots of ambassadors who are shouting about it, including Dr. Louise Newson. She's amazing. And if you're going through that, men, listen as well, because your partner might be going through it soon or in it, or you're probably questioning why they want to punch a cushion because the cushion's not sat right. That's just one of the 45 symptoms. And I think we do need a menopause cafe in Garforth. So if anybody wants to get out there and create one, that would be great. Not just, you know, don't put the analogy of a load of women shouting in a room. I mean, that might happen to start off with, or during, or at the end. But it's not just about that. It's a serious thing that goes on in the workplace, whether people feel confident, whether people feel, women feel still able to do their job. Brain fog, flashes, hot flashes, aching joints, sore gums, bleeding gums, yeah, definitely sore gums, tinnitus, all them horrible things, just to name a little few, not being able to sleep at night, insomnia, all them horrible stomach cramps, which is what I had over the weekend. I felt like a 91-year-old woman. It's a horrible thing, and it just punches you in the face sometimes. And if you're lucky enough to sail through it and surf the top of the wave, then brilliant. Exercise and eating well and diet is a must, as always anyway. But sometimes you're not going to be able to control the levels of your estrogen, and HRT helps, in my opinion. So I definitely think we need a menopause cafe to discuss all them things, and perhaps, you know, I know that the doctors at Garforth Medical Centre and the lovely Louise Hughes was organising a sort of an open forum, online menopause forum. But so just physical, hello, how are you? You go, oh yeah, same boat, oh yeah, popping through. That would be great. And a load of cushions just to punch or scream into anyway. You're like a bit like a silent disco, but like, scream sometimes, and then you just a glass of wine and then you can go. So, you know, it's a thing to think about if somebody wants to go in there. Also after that, I've had a bulging laptop. Sounds really serious incident, but it's not. Ooh. So when I opened my laptop on Thursday, it was sort of raised a bit, and then the lid wouldn't close. And luckily, my husband is also in IT, and I went, "Oh, got a bit of a bulge there." I was like, "Ah." I know we've been together like married 20 years, love, but it's the ways of saying things. My laptop. So the battery inside expands. So I've just ordered one from Garforth Mobiles and Gadgets, and he's the lovely guy there has ordered me one. So just waiting for that to come in. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass not having access to the laptop. It's like I can have it on for a little bit, and even then, is it safe to do so? I'm like, what is safe with a laptop? Is it going to blow up? Is it going to smoke? So my husband said if it starts smoking, I'm like that, throw it out the window that's got no open window. Brilliant. So as soon as my that comes in, the guy at Garforth Mobiles and Gadgets, which is just off Bar Lane, by the way, if you don't know where it is, he's really helpful and he's really great, so I'm hoping he can sort it out soon. Coming up tomorrow evening is at Garforth Academy is the open evening, so obviously people thinking about primary and secondary schools, and I am sharing them. So Garforth Academy tomorrow from 5 till 8, no appointment needed, just go. St Benedict's have 2 open evenings, one at 9:30 in the morning, one at 9:30 in the morning on the 3rd of October, 9:30 to 11:30, and then on the 11th of October, 5 till 7 in the evening. So you've got a choice there, morning, afternoon. Swillington Primary have on the 9th of the 10th, 5 till 6 p.m. And we are sharing these, so we'll keep you posted if any of the other primaries or Briggshaw also let us know when their open evenings are, because obviously it's a time thinking about schools. As every Wednesday, Ice and Harrison have their free legal clinic from 3:30 till 5 tonight. With it being the last Wednesday, it's over at the library tonight. One thing I have noticed actually is local businesses. Obviously, I use quite a lot of them, and I use other businesses, and people get shocked sometimes, like, oh, what are you doing in Marks and Spencer's? Because I like it. And I use all of my local businesses, and then I use like supermarkets. Of course I do. Everybody does. And Marks and Spencer's is nice when you go for one thing and come out with 5, and you go in with a small bag thinking that it's going to be all right. But what I find from other small businesses is, like, I've been to the vets this morning, and then I've been somewhere else as well, to one of the shops, and I heard somebody recommending they couldn't find anything in this particular shop, and the person behind the shop, who was running an independent business or working an independent business, so if you're working in an independent business in Garforth or Kippax or whatever, and you haven't got something that something wants, please recommend another local business that you know of, because I know of one that this business could have recommended, and they didn't recommend it to a chain. I was like, so I said something. How have you thought about it? So it's sometimes when you're working in a business or for a local business and it's independent, whether you're a butcher, baker, candlestick maker, optometrist, doctors, whatever it is, then please, estate agents, please know your local high street, so that when someone asks for something, you already a little profile yourself of being able to recommend other local businesses if you're already doing it. Brilliant. Saffron have had a really good opening over the last couple of weeks, which is really good to hear. They've had no alcohol hasn't been a problem, which I sort of guessed it wouldn't be, to be honest. There might be the few odd people that go, but then people do that anyway. I think if they're going to play it by ear and see how it goes with regards to what non-alcohol drinks they offer. But at the minute, it's had a really good feedback. New people coming in, families, which is great. So new families been able to go in, because I suspect that families may not have wanted to take their younger ones, for example, through a pub into Saffron, and then probably had this perception that, late pub, Saffron, beers, late night curry, and it actually wasn't like that, because anybody that actually went into the new market in generally didn't go to Saffron. You went to Saffron because you wanted a great curry. So they are seeing some new people coming in, as well as obviously the loyal customers that are following, and I am yet to go in. We just need a Friday where all my kids, as the kids get older, just doing stuff independently, which is great. But when you want to do family things now, before when they were younger, you just told them where to go, where to be, and they just came. And now you have to reason with them. So it's great that they're doing their own thing. And yeah, trust me, as your kids get older and they start driving on their own and stuff, oh my God, the worry is immense. It's horrible. I can't. And now I know what my mum was like when she used to wait for me to come home. I did come home in a couple of police cars and a tow truck once. All legal. Just people we knew. The police probably wouldn't do that now. We're going back into the 90s when we just had a kebab and no money. Yeah, oh God, I'm not telling my children that. I just tell all you lot. But I get it now. My mum would just sort of stay up until I got home. So it's just a worry. Station House Cafe, they put some information on their Facebook page yesterday about a Christmas pop-up stall type thing for crafty, Christmassy crafts. Have a look on their Facebook page or themaindeal.co.uk, and the information is there about what they're looking for. I don't know what it is. In my head, it's a Friday. If it's this Friday, it might be a bit late notice, but go and have a look at their Facebook page. Quirky. If you follow Quirky, brilliant. Please and if not, why not? Aaron does some amazing videos, especially on TikTok, which we will share across, and they share them to their Instagram page as well on Facebook. And they're so good that they really tickle me. So good for Aaron. It's just sort of reaching out and trying to bend things a little bit and creating new videos. They're really, really good. So go on to Quirky and please, go and have a look and have a follow, because if anything, it'll give you a little giggle. Anybody watch Bake Off last night? Beaver is such a good word. Go Pro. Who have to add, at 83, has just brought out her own clothing range with Kettlewell. Go you, old or not old, doing your thing, Pro, with all your lovely colours, and I love her. She's great. And she's the best line ever. So, show me your Beaver. See you soon. Have a lovely Wednesday.